Good morning. Today is Thursday. It's 8:01 a.m. I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Vons. I'm going to shop for just two items. I'm going to get $10 for 4.5 miles. I put the app on late today. I just had too many things to do this morning. And so I decided I would start a little bit later today. I'll probably be working today from about 8 o'clock until probably till 11 or 11:30, and the goal is to make $50. And right now I am accepting offers that have to be at least $8, $2 for every mile, and I'll accept $6 or $7 offers as long as they're in the 2 mile range. So same strategy I've been doing for, I guess now it's been for about a week or two. And I think I turned the app on at 7, I think it was like at 7:30 this morning I turned the app on. And nothing good was coming in at all. There was one borderline offer, but it was like delivering to two customers, and it was like, I think it was only like about $8 or something like that. So it was a really low offer. Just was not worth my time, so I didn't take it. And I don't know what we're shopping for, but two items, whatever they are, it can't be that bad. Traffic right now is really light. Everybody seems to be either at work now or at school, at least for the moment in this area. Normally at this time it's pretty busy, but it's usually on the other side of the street where things get really packed, because that's the side where all of the commuters live. They're coming from Anthem and Inspirata, and they're all coming down the hill. But going this way is like the opposite, so the traffic's pretty light. And then there's nothing too exciting to report. I think the only thing that's really going on is just the more law changes that are going on. So I'm just trying to keep doing research about, what are the benefits to the no tax on tips, and I don't know. Everything is just so new as far as what they're all talking about, and I guess the one major thing that's happening with the taxes and the budget is only at the stage where it's going to be voted on at the Senate, I guess. So that one is not even ready yet to even be talked about. It's really the only one that's really is at the approval stage, is that no tax on tips. And so I'm looking forward to hearing about when it's finally approved, when it's official. I want to hear about what is going on with that, and whether or not it's going to benefit me in some way or not, just so I know for tax purposes. So I'm just curious. And then I guess the other thing that was new was on TikTok. They keep talking about Google and how they have that new AI, and I was really impressed how realistic that AI, not AI, that, what is it called? The one where it's like AI, the one where they can create almost movie-like quality video. Like you can just type into the AI. You can tell the AI, make a scene of two people going on a cruise ship, and you just describe the situation, and it creates like a movie quality version that looks like it's real actors doing what you just typed. So I think that's wild that they're able to do that to the level where it looks believable. I know just a year ago you would see things like that on TikTok where it would kind of look real, but things were really off about it. The hands didn't look right, or they didn't have any audio. They were just silent. It was like a silent film. But now apparently you can actually make the video have audio as well, including like whatever dialogue you want the the characters to say in the video clip, it can actually make them speak, and authentically too. It doesn't sound like a robot or anything like that. And not just like in English, they can have not just like in just a regular Western English or like West Coast English. They can do Southern accents, Brooklyn accents. It's really crazy. I couldn't even believe it. I thought, where are we going with this? The future is going to be so strange. I mean, even stranger than we ever thought. I never thought a time would come where it would be that strange. I know, like in Star Trek, they have they have the holodeck, and so they can create actual people, and you actually think they're real. And this kind of is like that. That's one step before that, where they're not in the physical world, but the fact that you can show something like that, on the internet or on your phone or in a movie or whatever, and it looks that real, is really creepy. It's like, what are they gonna do if they make an award-winning movie, and people love the characters in that movie, and then then the Academy Awards is awarding awards? Are they gonna award like the Oscar-winning award to an actor that doesn't even exist? Are they gonna win Best Actor and Actress awards? It's just really weird. It's like it's really, really surreal that we're living in this time. Well, it looks like I went the wrong way on the road. They're doing some major construction. I'm just one light away from reaching Vaughn's, and I'm stuck. It looks like I made a bad call. I should have just went the other way, and then I would have been it would have been a little bit further distance, but I would have been there by now. We're completely at a standstill. Oh, I guess I can tell you guys what I'm shopping for while we're waiting. A gallon of milk, and I'm shopping also for some flour tortillas, and that's it. That is it. Wild, huh? Someone's paying me $10 for a gallon of milk and some flour tortillas. People are so crazy to me. They really closed off the road. Oh, it's like a single lane, both left and right. I hope I don't have to go back that way. Yeah, this is really bad today in this area. They did have a sign out on the boulevard that said they're going to be doing major construction and to expect delays, so I guess it has started. Looks like I'm going to have a hard time getting stuff done today. Oh, let's see. I think I'll park right here, I guess. It said the tortillas were in the deli section because they're uncooked tortillas, but I didn't see them, so I'm going to go look over where the regular tortillas are. Alright, I got the milk. Somebody told me that they're over near where the salsa is in the deli sections and the hummus, so I'm going to check over there. Here they are. I just didn't see them. They're right there. They were here in the deli section. Oh boy. I really spaced out on that one. I had to ask two people to find those tortillas. I felt like a dummy. Guess it happens every so often. You get a brain fart. Even the guy said, he's like, it's over by the hummus on the bottom shelf. And then when I got over there, I was looking at the bottom and didn't see there was a shelf below the bottom part where I was looking. It's going to be tough getting out of here. I can already tell. We're going to be going 4 minutes, 1.8 miles. Going to a house, it's a leave at the door, and I have a gate code. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. The traffic, everything's out of whack right now. I'm not even sure how I'm going to make this right turn. See what happens. Because of all the construction. So everything is not normally the way it's supposed to be right now. All of the people traveling northbound are on the other side of the road. So normally there's 4 lanes going north and 4 lanes going south. And right now, it's not that way. Right now, there's only one lane going north and one lane going south. And it's creating a lot of confusion in this area. Oh boy. Yeah, I couldn't believe two simple items that I swear I walked all over that market. I went to where first I was in the deli because that's where it said it was. I didn't see it. Then I went to the refrigerator section. It wasn't there. Then I went to where the tortillas were, the regular non-refrigerated tortillas, on the complete opposite side of the store. They weren't there either. And then I talked to this guy over by the milk, and he told me exactly where it was, and he was right. It was there. And then I accidentally almost talked to the sushi chef. They have an Asian guy that makes the sushi. But I know from experience that most of the time that guy doesn't speak English. So I'm like, uh-oh, I better not even talk to him. So I just gave him a smile and a nod, and I headed over to another guy at the deli that I knew would speak English. And he pointed directly to it. He's like, I can see it from here. It's right there at the bottom shelf. And of course I saw it. I'm like, you're right. There it is. So other than that, everything went fine. I got their milk, no problem, and I got the tortillas, so we're good. It just turned out that this was a little bit more difficult than what I thought it was going to be. Lady gonna cross? No. I swear, these crossing guard people, you never know what they're gonna do next because they're always at the corner, so it's always hard to tell. Yep, there she goes. She's crossing. Oh man. So much for this being an easy one. I had to deal with all that traffic, and then I got lost in the store. And for some reason, I started to get a little bit of anxiety, and I don't know why. I was like, why am I starting to feel anxious about this situation? Normally, I have this easygoing vibe that I feel when I'm just doing this job, like, oh, whatever. Something was happening today. It's like almost as if I have a little bit more fear in doing this job today, and I don't know why. It's weird how the body is. I'm sure it's all chemical, hormonal, chemical, something. It's always strange to be experiencing things that you can't really attribute to why it's happening. It's kind of like, when you get the blues sometimes, you don't know why. It's like, why do I feel so sad today? It's kind of like that, but instead of sad, I feel more fearful, like anxious, an anxiousful feeling. And I guess I'm lucky that at least I don't have it regularly. I know there's some people that have that kind of sensation all the time. It must be horrible. Extremely horrible to have to live with that kind of sensation. Alright, let's see. It's telling me to make a left, but it says I can't make a left, that I have to keep going this way. Oh, they've closed the road. That's why they're paying more money. Oh man, I might have to walk a long way to drop it off. Holy cow. They're paving the road. So at some point I'm going to get stuck, and I'm going to have to figure out what to do to get over there. Boy, I'm in trouble. This could be a long hike to get to their door. Right now it says I'm 0.3 miles away from their door, going this way. So let's see what happens. Let's see just how awful this situation's going to be. Because the other way it wanted me to turn, I couldn't turn at all, and there was no parking available. So let's see how far away I am when I go this way. When the road says you cannot go any further. This person's not even looking. It looks like I was able to bypass, I think. No, I did not bypass it. I've got to just stop here. Oh, I think it's just this house at the corner. $17, 22 miles. So it's just this house at the corner. They did close the road, but I'm going to stop here and do it. All right. Let's all go for a little stroll. Thank you. Emphasis on the ass. Oh, thank goodness it's this house right here. Whew. $7, 10 miles. I had this happen to me a long time ago when I was delivering for Amazon, and I had to deliver all these packages to this house. I had to walk a full block to drop off their stuff, and I put it on one of my flatbed carts, and I was just wheeling my way through their neighborhood. Oh man, that wasn't that bad. I was so lucky that it wasn't a house all the way in the middle of the street. Then it would have been a really long walk. The temperature is currently 85 degrees. I have 4.5 miles on the car. And we got one done. One done. We probably have about 4 more to go. In general, I usually do about five jobs a day to get to $50. So lately, that's how I've been trying to think about the work. Not the dollars, but just think in terms of how many jobs am I doing. Okay, I think I make a right coming up. And that's kind of helped me because it makes it seem like it's not as much work, if I think of it that way, in terms of the number. Sometimes when you're just counting the money coming in, you just think about how tired you are and how badly you want to go home. But if you just think about, okay, I only got 4 more to go. 4 doesn't sound like a big number. Uh-oh. I'm going to go the wrong way through the gate. I hope I don't crash into anybody. Now I've got to get back to the correct side of the road, so everybody watch out for me. Watch out for the crazy driver. I think I'm just going to head back home. I don't feel like waiting anywhere today. I'll eat the miles. I put on only, I think, 18 miles yesterday, so it doesn't matter if I eat some miles today. And I have a feeling it'll get busier around lunchtime. $21, 24 miles. Yeah, I have a feeling it'll get busier around lunchtime. $12, 14 miles. A lot of construction going on everywhere today. I would think you'd want to do this kind of construction during the springtime, not towards summer. $7, 4 miles. Because it gets so hot here in the summertime, the construction workers must get heat stroke having to work during the summer. Maybe in the spring, because we sometimes get rain. Maybe that's why they don't do it in the spring. This town is always jumping, I swear. There's no shortage of activity that's always going on here. It's like I think everybody's moving over to our neck of the woods. That's what it seems like. more and more people want to live here in Vegas. For the tax break, $6, 6 miles. You know, because we have no state income tax, so you save a lot of money. $25 for 30 miles. So a lot of people see a significant savings when they move here. The only thing that's expensive here is housing. That's where it gets you. So anytime you want to rent an apartment or buy a house, it's not cheap here. $23, 21 miles. I'm getting a lot of big dollar offers, but the miles are too high. That's the one downside. If you're coming here from like the south, the southern states, your house isn't worth as much as it is over here. So when you sell your property and come over here, you have to get, a smaller property or live in a condominium. And let me tell you, it's not worth living in a condominium in this town. $3, 3 miles, no. The condominiums here with the association fees will get you. To me, it's a money pit to live in any kind of condominium situation. Because there's always unknown things that could happen. Pipes burst, they need a new roof, new AC systems. The complex has to be repainted, and then you have to share the load with everybody who lives in the condo community. And man, the controversy that goes on, because some people are dead broke that are living in those condominium complexes and they can't come up with the money. It's a total disaster. It's much better if you can afford it to have a single family residence that's detached. And if you can find a place that has no HOA, that's always the best. But here in Vegas, almost all the nice places have some form of HOA. But you always want to try to get a place that has like a really low HOA fee when you first move in, so that way it's not going to go up like a tremendous amount. $6.55, 7 miles. I got the next offer. It's from Uber Eats. I'm going to go to Sprouts, and I'm going to shop for 6 items. I'm going to get $12.25 for 1.6 miles. This is a good one. That's a lot of money for just a couple of miles. Not bad at all. This will take me to a little over $22. And this is job number 2. Doing really good. I had another offer come in that I almost took for $8 and change for 4.4 miles, but I was like, no thanks. It was so borderline. It was like, that's all right. So I passed on it. And then it was about another 5 minutes before this little gem came in. So I suppose the only real challenge is going to be whether or not I'm dealing with really heavy items. But that's always the case when it comes to shopping. It could be just a small number of items, but you end up getting these things that are really massive. Like big, heavy bags of ice. Sometimes you'll get a big old giant watermelon you gotta deliver. And then you gotta go up 3 flights of stairs to drop it off. So sometimes it can be a little bit of a trick to know whether or not it's gonna be difficult. So yeah, so we'll see what happens when I get inside the store. And right now the temperature is 87 degrees. It's getting hotter and hotter by the second. And I don't know how busy it's going to be inside the store, but it's only Thursday, so it can't be too bad. Most people are probably at work right now and not doing their grocery shopping. All right, we're here. Let's do it. Casero cheese. All right, I got the apple juice. Bite-sized potatoes. Romaine lettuce. Roma tomatoes. 1 item to go. Submit. Submit. Alright, we're gonna be going, let's see, 4 minutes, 0.7 miles. It looks like it's a townhouse, and I have a gate code, and it's a leave at the door. all good. So they had something new in there, and I really wish I would have taken a picture of it or recorded it, but I didn't. And maybe the next time I go, I will, if I can remember. They got these new shopping carts at Sprouts, and they're not just regular shopping carts. They have some type of technology attached to them, and they're not for regular customers to use. And I'm not 100%, but I could have sworn that they were meant to be used for Instacart shoppers. And I don't know exactly what they do. Perhaps they make it so that the carts themselves allow for the checkout process to be completed, is what I'm guessing. That's all I could think it could possibly be, because there would be no reason for it to have all this technology attached to a shopping cart, other than using it to complete the checkout process. Like, it had a keypad, it had like a digital screen, all kinds of stuff like that. And they were not ready for use yet. They were like locked up. They just said basically don't touch them. So I didn't, I thought about it after the fact. I'm like, maybe I should record this. And then I thought, oh no, I need to get in the store and start shopping. So the next time I go to Sprouts, I'll make sure I show you guys what I saw. But essentially, they were just futuristic shopping carts with digital screens and a keypad, is what I observed. And they were locked up. So yeah, so that was it. And then while I was in there, I also shopped for myself. I got myself a couple of bags of oranges. I've been on this kick right now because it's summertime. I've been eating orange slices mixed with Greek yogurt, and it's been sort of a thing that I've been enjoying every day. So I decided, why not? And I think that was it. I had a hard time finding the ground beef at the end, the last item. And I had to get a substitute, and the customer did approve it. He wanted like a leaner cut of ground beef, and they didn't have it. Gate code. I think I've been to this customer's location many times. Based on the drop-off location, I believe I know exactly where I'm going, so this won't be difficult. Sometimes the customer will scare me. He'll pop out at the last second, he thinks I'm gone. But for the most part, usually I'm good. Usually I just drop it and go. All right, we are here. If I can grab it all from here. Thank you. All right, it's all done. No problems. Everything worked out just fine. Easy $12, I'll have to say. Time is 9:16 a.m. and we are now $22 richer than we were yesterday. And now I'm gonna make a beeline back home. There's no stopping today. I'm not in any mood to just sit around and twiddle my thumbs. I just want to be at home. That's probably also why I didn't want to start until later than normal. I was just not in any mood. After my morning walk, I wasn't in any mood to do this job. I was like, I don't want to do this job yet. I'm not ready. I was just like all crabby. I'm not ready to do this job yet. Just leave me out of it. Oh, now you're getting over. Thanks a lot. Swear. Come on, lights. Be good to me, lights. Be good to me. I got the next offer and it's coming from DoorDash. I'm going to go to Sprouts and shop for 15 items. I'm going to get paid $11.75 for 1.4 miles. Not bad. I don't like the total number of items that they want me to shop for because it's greater than the dollar amount. But I could not say no to it because look how low the miles are. That's so low. And also, I mean, it's going to give me a chance to show you guys those Instacart shopping carts that I saw when I walked in. And I thought I heard one of the employees say that they're like the test location for using them. So we'll see. And then this particular customer that's ordered this ordered these groceries. They're a top customer and I need to deliver with care. Extra attention to this order could lead to higher tips and ratings. Double check the order and follow any instructions. It's like they could just slap that onto any job that they send you, and it's like it's confusing. I'm like, am I supposed to not do extra attention to other customers? So no regular attention for other customers, but for this customer, do extra attention and just do a regular check on people's order. Don't double check. It's completely discriminatory to the other customers who do their normal things. So I really don't understand why the app has this new feature where it's telling me to give special favors to certain customers. I really don't understand. I guess to me it's just a gimmick. I just do the same thing I always do. I just do my job, I get it done, and I move on. I can't imagine anybody else doing anything different. Oh well, so this is job number 3, and after this one, there should only be 1 to 2 more to go, and then I'm done. And the time is 9:38 a.m. So everything's flowing along just fine. I'm sure the lady at the register is going to be like, "You're back again? What are you doing back here so soon?" I'm like, I don't know. For some reason, people love it when I shop at Sprouts, so that's why I'm here. Start the shopping. Oh, they just added 4 more items. People are too much. I'm like, stop adding items. I don't want a huge shopping order. Alright, we're here once again at Sprouts. Let's go check out those Instacart shopping carts. Alright, we're making our way in. I'll try to show them as best I can, but there's usually people in here. Salsa. So far, the first one I tried to look for, the like some Dave's Killer Bread, they didn't have it, and they didn't have a substitute. And then I tried to show you guys the carts, but there was a guy just standing there, like I don't know if who's in charge of them or what, but he was really eyeballing me real hard. Been roasted turkey breast, bulk bacon family pack, iceberg lettuce, cluster tomatoes, 1 red onion, Asian chopped salad mix, lemon parmesan salad, approved substitute. Another approved substitute, cottage cheese, and then they want me to go back and get a different kind of Dave's Killer Bread. Organic creamer, sweet cream, black pepper, eggs. They approve the substitution of romaine hearts. Let's go back to the bread. Dave's Killer Bread Substitute. See, I can show you the carts now that guy's gone. So look, there's a sign, there's the keyboard, there's the display. All right, now you've seen it. All right, got everything. Hope you guys like looking at those special Instacart shopping carts. At least that's what I think they are. I'm always in such a hurry, I don't have a chance to really look at whatever the heck they were, so I'm pretty certain that's what they were. And at least you got to really fully see the sign that the person left, because when I originally tried to record what I saw, there was a guy standing there, and I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he's the one that put them there. I don't know. But it was really messing me up as far as documenting what I was seeing. So I had to wait. Luckily, when I was exiting the store, there was that opportunity to show you guys a little bit more close up of what the carts look like. So I don't do Instacart, so it's not going to affect me at all, but somebody out there is going to appreciate the heads up, which is fine. So now we're going just 0.3 miles, 3 more minutes to go. It's an apartment. I believe it's these apartments here. I have a gate code. It's a leave at the door. I gotta make a U-turn. Whew. Yeah, it was an easy one. Shopping was not really that bad at all. It always goes really fast as long as they don't have a lot of produce that I have to weigh, and pick out. So it was fine. What is the gate code? Okay. Alright, gate code. Building number is. Alright. Building number is. Oh, that map is not very clear on where to go. It's saying to go left, so I'm just going to go left. It's a terrible map they have at the entrance. It's hard to get your bearings on where you're at when you look at the map. We're looking for building number 4. I'm sure it will. I think these are really clearly marked, so I don't think I'm going to have a problem seeing the numbers as I recall. Just don't know how far we have to go. It says it's up here to make a left. I guess I'll have to believe it and follow what it says. Yep, that's the building. But there's like a big wall. Which way do I go? How do I get over there? Guess I'll oh, wait a second. There's no way to get over there. Oh, great. This is not a very good place to park at all. It's a pedestrian walkway. Look how far down I have to walk just to get back to this building that I want to go to. I'm not going to go this way. Forget it. That doesn't make any sense. It's like the building's right there, but there's no stairs to get to it. So I guess I'll have to go this way? Or maybe I'll just go to the other side. It's a long walk. Well, there's parking right here. Oh man, let's go for a little stroll. At least there's parking right here. I don't have to worry about taking somebody's parking spot. Hope you're ready for a long walk. Thank you. not the right level now. Oh man, I'm just gonna cut through here. Well, I made it. That was a long walk. I can't believe the navigation took me this way. And I didn't want to have to go all the way back around because it would have been a long drive. And I wasn't certain where I would be after that. So only visually, I knew where the building was from my perspective when I first saw it on this side of the road. So I had to cut through like rocks and go behind in between buildings. And thank goodness I ended up on the correct side of the building. I did my usual clockwise rotation around the building, and I found the door right away. Oh my goodness, that was at least the miles were low. Just the drop off was a little bit difficult, but it's okay. So that's 3 done, 2 more to go. I think I'm at $30-something, $15, 11 miles. 2 more to go, roundabout. I got the next offer, and it's from Uber Eats. I'm gonna go to Great Harvest Bread. I'm gonna get $7 for 0.5 miles. Man, this customer must just be like across the street or something. That is a low amount of miles for this job. And oh yeah, I also wanted to mention to you guys, another offer came up for earn by time today, and it was for working for $15 an hour. That's the highest I've seen so far. So far it's been $14.50, $15. I mean $14.50, and then the $15. So very interesting. All right, let's head on in. No waiting on the order. All right, so where are we going, and is it in this parking lot? No, it is not. Okay, I see where it is. We're going to be traveling 0.3 miles, 3-minute drive. It's a meet at the door. It's a business. Everything was fine in there. The ladies inside were having a good time chit-chatting. They seemed like they were authentic friends, enjoying their day working. It's always nice when you get to work with somebody at your job that you actually enjoy working with. You know how it is. Sometimes you end up with a coworker that you have to put on a face for to get through the day. And it's always a rare treat when you actually have a coworker that you really have a good time chit-chatting with. So yeah, so that was fun to see at Great Harvest Bread. Oh, let's see if the traffic is behaving. Yep, we're good. I think we're gonna get there real quick if I make it through this light. Yup, I made it through the light. I'm sure they're thinking I'm gonna be there in like 2 seconds. Now that they realize I'm just across the street. I see it. I see the drop-off spot. I just gotta find a decent place to park close to the place. I think if I go one more forward, I think this is them there. Hello. There you go. You're welcome. Have a good one.
Did they have a soda too with it?
I should be in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. $6.54, 3.4 miles. No. Boy, I sure hope there was a soda in there. I didn't bother to check because they sealed the bag up, and normally they put the soda in the bag. So hopefully she got her soda. I wasn't gonna go back. I'm like, sorry girl, you can just lower the tip. I'm not going back. Ay, ay, ay. $6, 6.2 miles, no. Resume dash. Man, I sure hope she didn't get cheated out of her soda. There goes my tip. I'm surprised she just didn't open the bag. She could have opened the bag right in front of me. $7, 3 miles, Smart and Final. No thanks. I'm not shopping for less than $8. Actually, you have to do even better than that. I'm just gonna go this way. I'm tired of waiting. Traffic is just ridiculous. I'd rather go the long way around than wait. Sometimes the traffic is just completely out of sync. Don't do it again. I'm all over the road. We got the next one, and it's coming from Uber Eats. I'm going to be going to Target and shopping for just 3 items. I'm going to get $9.04 for 3.6 miles. Man, I messed up. I went the longest way possible to get to Target. Now I'm all out of whack. Don't back into me. Don't back into me. Oh my gosh. I totally went the wrong way. I got this while I was making the U-turn, and I got all thrown off. So now I've got to make a left with no light. And the traffic, I'm sure, is going to be real busy now, because when I last got off of the road, there was no traffic. So now the traffic's going to be busy. Well, what can I do? Nothing. See, now I'm worried about that lady and her drink. It should have been in there. She said she was... What they always do is they put everything in the bag. But you know what's weird is that when I looked at her order, there was no drink that I recall. Like, usually I look to see what items they ordered, and it will flash, say, there's a drink. Oh my God, this person... Oh, some bad drivers, including me today. Just gotta be patient. I'm having one of those days where nothing seems to be going smooth today. Danger is around every corner. Ooh, I made it. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on today. And this should be the last one. This should be delivery number 5. So should get me to the $50 or close enough to it. I'm probably not exactly at 50. It's probably 50-ish. Or I mean 40-ish, somewhere in the 40s, more than likely. Yeah, I don't know about that lady and her drink. I can't tell you. I know that when it comes to Great Harvest bread, I can't even remember them ever messing up a person's order. They're usually so thorough. But now that I'm thinking about that girl and how she was acting like she was having like a party in there, I thought, well, maybe she's so distracted that she forgot to put the drink in there. I'm like, that's possible. Now you know, I mentioned how much fun they were having in there. She might have biffed it on that one. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with the tip. Oh, you already know. Now that I've dropped it off, you guys know. I just don't know. You guys saw the final amount when I dropped it off, and I don't see it till an hour later. Looks pretty busy in the Target. Let's go get those 3 items. I got a substitute laptop sleeve, and I don't think they're gonna approve it, but now I gotta go to the complete opposite side of the store to get vitamins. Another substitute. Boy, I'm not gonna get a good tip on this one. Biotin. Man, this is a really hard shopping order for just 3 items. This isn't gonna end well on this one. The customer did not respond to my messages for the substitutes, and I just said I'm gonna get them the substitutes like I always do, but the substitutes are not similar to what they wanted. So I think I'm gonna run into some problems big time. Great, this person just backed into the parking spot and is hanging out from the spot they're in, making it more difficult for me. Fantastic. What a fun way to end the day. With nothing but problems. We all love to have problems. Give me more, please. We're traveling 8 minutes, 2.9 miles. We're gonna go to a house. It's a meet at the door, and it requires a PIN. Fantastic. Thanks so much. I went first all the way to the computer section inside of Target, and they moved everything. Nothing was where it was before, so it was a completely new layout. None of the item for the laptop sleeve did not have a aisle number on where it was located. And because they rearranged the store, even the Target app did not have the proper location for where the laptop sleeves were. So I was left to wander the store aimlessly trying to find these laptop sleeves. And the one they wanted, when I finally found them, the one they wanted they didn't have. And then there was something that was kind of similar, but it was too expensive. It said, no, you can't buy this, it costs too much. So then I got the most cheapest, generic, ugly looking laptop sleeve, and that went through. Just a generic black, foamy, flexible laptop holder. Nothing special about it whatsoever. And scan that. And then they wanted this really fancy notebook or journal or something, but no lines in it. Just regular. And they didn't have it. So then I'm like, okay, great. And then they had other options, but these are not options that are approved by the customer. They're just other items that are similar. So I'm like, well, I guess I can't mess with the color that they want because they obviously wanted something that matched the suede sleeve that they were getting, the laptop sleeve, which was suede. But now they got black, so I'm like, well, I guess I'll get them a black journal. But the only journals they had lines in it, for writing, ruled sheets of paper, and they didn't want that. So I'm like, well, they didn't request that originally, but that's all the choices they had for the brand they wanted. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna get them that brand because, and with the lines, because what can I do? That's as close as it gets. And I scanned it, and it sent them to the customer. I messaged the customer, and they didn't respond. So now here I go thinking, well, worst case scenario, I'm just gonna leave it at the door, and if they tip me, they tip me, and if they don't, they don't. But now I come to find out I'm going to have to see their face and ask for the PIN number. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's embarrassing. But there's nothing I can do. I did the best I could. At least I found their vitamins, those biotin, whatever. But that's one out of the 3 items is the one they wanted. And the other 2, I don't think they're going to be happy. I think they're going to give me some attitude. Stay tuned. In 4 minutes, 1.5 miles from now, we're going to find out. What a way to end the day. The temperature is currently 91 degrees. I got 15 miles on the car, and we're only getting 48 miles to the gallon right now. Very good miles to the gallon. Oh my gosh. Very disappointed. I almost wish I could go back in time and just not accept this offer. It's a real disappointment. And they were doing a lot of construction inside of the Target. Everything just seemed... Have you ever been to that store called Big Lots? Or Pick and Save? Or Five and Dime? Those places that poor people go to? That's what Target's starting to look like. The Target went from being this beautiful store to being a total discount dump. It has really taken a turn for the worse. And yeah, it has. Oh no, they didn't even give me a gate code to get into the community to drop this off. Wow, this drop off is in a gated community. This is a real bad one. So yeah. The Target's going downhill, unfortunately. I heard they're having some type of financial problems. Oh, I saw more TikToks on the whole thing about cash tips and tax deductions. More TikToks have come out saying that it's also credit cards. So it could be credit card tips or cash tips. It doesn't matter, is what the latest TikToks were saying. So, yeah, maybe I'll be included in that, but I'm not an employee of DoorDash or Uber Eats, so maybe in the bill it says that you have to be an employee. You can't just be a DoorDash or Uber Eats driver. I'm sort of waiting for Uber Eats and DoorDash to make an announcement, and then I will know for sure what's going on with the tax deductions. And the other thing had to do with itemization. Like, I think I take the standard deduction, so I don't think it matters. For me, I don't think it matters. Because I think if you take the standard deduction, although wait a minute, maybe I don't take the standard deduction, don't I? What do I do? Oh no, because it's my own business. Like, I do take the standard deduction, but because I have my own business, there's like separate tax forms that I file along with the standard deduction. And within those businesses, since I'm self-employed, I get all these tax breaks. That's right. Now I remember. But if I was an employee of DoorDash, then I would just take the standard deduction and I would not be itemizing. So yeah, it's only really for people who itemize their taxes or they run their own business. They're self-employed and run their own business, that they would be able to benefit from this deduction if they qualified for the tip deduction, which I still don't know. It's still a mystery to me what the answer is. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this drop off. I hope somebody opens the gate. Oh, there's some people I see going in to where I'm going to. I hope I can catch it before the gate closes. Let's see if I luck out or if I blow it. Let me see what happens. The gate's open. The gate's closing. It's closing. It's closing. Wait for me. Don't close on me. Thank you. Thank you. Is that them there on the left? No. Good. Their door. I thought their garage was open. All right. I see the house. I'm gonna turn around. Say a prayer for me that I don't get attitude. It's gonna ruin my day. Here we go. Thank you. All right. Her English wasn't so hot, but she didn't give attitude. $9, 11 miles, no. Yeah, she did not have the best English. So when I asked her for the PIN number, she was struggling to say it, but she did. It was clear enough where I could understand the numbers, and she didn't look happy. She had this look on her face, man. Let me tell you, she had the look. She had the look on her face that she was not happy. I did the best I could. She did not say anything mean to me, like this isn't what I wanted or anything like that. $9, 11 miles. But you could tell she had the stank face. She had that face that looked like she farted and she smelled something bad. $12, 10 miles. At least she didn't say anything. I could tell she almost looked like she had been crying. She looked so upset. Maybe it had nothing to do with me. Maybe something personal was happening. I don't know. It's 11:45 a.m. and I guess this is the last one. I guess I'm just gonna head home now. I worked longer than I was expecting because of this terrible order. I got the app on just in case some little 2-mile job comes in that might boost me to reach the $50 mark, because I don't think, with this bad experience that I just encountered, I don't think I'm gonna hit. I don't think I'm gonna hit the goal. Something tells me this person isn't gonna tip me at all.